Welcome here, all be alive and be of good cheer. Welcome here, all be alive and be of good cheer. I've got a pie all baked complete, a pudding too that's very sweet. Chestnuts are roasting, join us here, while we dance and make good cheer. Welcome here, all be alive and be of good cheer. Welcome here, all be alive and be of good cheer. Now, have you noticed how short the days have been getting? That night is coming sooner. It just is. It seems like the sun is dying. But we know that after Christmas, that the sun and all the plants and the animals which seem to die, they don't die at all. They come right back to life, don't they? Spring will come. And in Mexico and in Spain, they sing a song about this business of what seems to die coming back to life. It happens to be a song about a cat. And this cat's name is Señor Don Gato. And in this song, something happens which causes Señor Don Gato to lose his life. And then you realize that something else happens that causes Señor Don Gato to become reanimated, which means to come back to life. Now, at the start of this story, or this song, he's perched in a very unusual place. Well, maybe not so unusual for a cat. Let's give him a hat. Oh, and he's a lover cat. So I like to give him little hearts on his sombrero. And maybe this will give you a clue as to where he is. So this is the story then of what happened to Señor Don Gato. Well, Señor Don Gato was a cat on a high red roof. Don Gato sat. He went there to read a letter, meow, 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 where the reading light was better, meow, meow, meow. 'Twas a love note for Don Gato. I adore you, wrote the lady cat, who was fluffy, white, and nice and fat. There was not a sweeter kitty, meow, 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 in the country or the city, meow, meow, meow. And she said she'd wed Don Gato. Well, Don Gato jumped so happily, he fell off the roof and broke his knee, broke his ears and all his whiskers, meow, 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 broke his little solar plexus, meow, meow, meow. Ay, caramba, cried Don Gato. Then the doctors all came on the run, just to see if something could be done. And they held a consultation, meow, 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 about how to save their patient, meow, 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 how to save Señor Don Gato. But Poor Senor Don Gato up and died, and it wasn't very merry, meow, 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 going to the cemetery, meow, meow, meow. 'Twas the ending of Don Gato. When the funeral passed the market square, such a smell of fish was in the air. Though his funeral was slated, meow, 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 he became reanimated, meow, meow, meow. He came back to life, Don Gato. He came back to life, Don Gato. Ole! Well, Christmas is certainly the time for merrymaking. And in England a long time ago, they had a big party at Christmas time. They all came in disguises. Everyone who came wore a mask or a costume of some kind. And they sang and they danced and they played a lot of jokes on each other. They call this party the Feast of Fools. And the leader of all the merriment was this fellow, the Lord of Misrule. And he was dressed in a very fancy costume, sort of covered with bells and ribbons, scarves, little greenery, I'm sure. Anything imaginable that would cause attention to be drawn to him, because he was the one who directed the day. He set up all the jokes, you know, and arranged for the processions. He was like king for a day. And the day was just topsy-turvy. Everything turned around, just like winter to spring. On that particular day, the servants and the masters changed clothes with each other, and the masters had to do all the servants' work for just that one day. And men dressed like women, and sometimes like animals. In Europe, even to this day, there are still places where in the little villages you'll find people dressing up like fantastic beasts or horned creatures. This is the mask of one from Austria called Frau Purst. And Frau Purst goes around to the houses near Christmas time at night and looks in the window. And in order to make her go away, you have to give her a small gift. And in Wales, they have this Mari Lwyd. And this mask is actually a clean horse's skull. And a man wearing a sheet puts his hands inside the skull and moves the jaws up and down, snapping the teeth and sort of dancing and prancing and darting at the children. And in Japan, they have the shishi, like this. And the shishi goes around to every house in the village around Christmas time and knocks on the door and asks if there are any evil spirits or any bad, mischievous children inside. And if there are, he chases them and gobbles them. Like that. Would you be scared? Would you may be surprised to know that even here at home, there are people who play tricks at Christmas time? Here's a song about someone who wants some special things for Christmas. I want a snake for Christmas, all slippery and slimy and red. I'll take that snake for Christmas and make a nice home in my sister's bed. I want some mice for Christmas, all frisky and quick as can be. Won't it be nice to uncage those mice when Mommy has ladies to tea? I want some glue. There's lots I could do with a little bit of glue and a shoe. I'm not asking much for Christmas, just a snake and some mice and some glue. Just some mice and a snake and some glue sure would make my dreams come true. I could use worms for Christmas, all ooey and gooey and wet. Think of those squirms when Dad sees those worms in a dish of meatballs and spaghetti. And if you please, if you purty, purty please, for my brother's dungarees, send me fleas. I'm not asking much for Christmas, just a snake and some mice and some glue, just some worms and some fleas, just a few things like these that make my dreams come true. I want a hole for Christmas, a hole that is deep as it's wide. When Mommy finds out what this song's about, then I'll have a good place to hide.